Welcome to VHSO Cares, a program brought to you by the veterans and staff of the Veterans Healthcare Systems of the Ozarks. I'm Laura Mortensen, and I'm your host today. So this is a really cool program because we have a new community garden at the hospital, and we want veterans to get involved. So with us today, we have Jean Nelson, who is the Health Promotion Disease Prevention Coordinator, and she's the chairman of the garden. Thank you for being here, Jean.
Thank you for having me.
So just tell us a little bit about this community garden, because this is something new for VHSO.
With Health Promotion Disease Prevention, we really wanted to promote activity that was fun and promote healthy living behaviors and lifestyle changes. So we thought that a community garden was a perfect introduction to eating healthy, stress management, and getting some exercise and activity while enjoying the outdoors.
So veterans who are watching this program, how can they get involved with the community garden?
If they would talk to their primary care provider and get involved through the MOVE program, which is a healthy living, exercise, and weight loss program. So the MOVE program will come out and help with the community garden, or they can contact myself, Jean Nelson, or Mindy Littleton, who's a licensed clinical social worker, and we can get you in on the schedule for watering, for weeding, eventually, hopefully harvesting, and dispersing of the food. So the food, what we plan to do with the food is to utilize it to create healthy meals, to show people different things to do with the produce from the garden, eventually maybe canning of the produce, and really try and introduce people to different foods that are really healthy, good for you, and fun to eat.
So you're talking about folks getting together and working on the garden. There may be some harvesting, there may be watering or taking care of the plants or planting. What about veterans in wheelchairs who have limited mobility? How can they get involved?
Okay, the community garden was built so it is wheelchair accessible. We have the garden beds are actually raised, so they're 3 railroad ties high. So anybody in a wheelchair could actually scoot over and sit on the railroad ties if they needed to, or they could reach to the middle of the garden through just their wheelchairs. They're at waist level, so they should be able to reach. And we do have a solid surface for them so they can use their wheelchairs on, in and around the bed. So it should be accessible for anybody, because even our veterans who are ambulatory may get tired bending over. So always there's the ledge for you to sit on.
So what kind of vegetables and plants are you putting in the garden?
So this year, this has really been a learning season for us as we got obtained soil, and kind of learning how the soil works best and making adjustments to it. So right now we're doing tomatoes, peppers, onions, things that we can harvest and use as a fresh product that doesn't need to be cooked. But we eventually hope to expand to in-bed gardens where we can have a whole variety of produce. And really anybody who's interested in gardening that has some vegetable plants that they want or some seeds that they want to try, we would welcome you to come get in touch with us, and we'll start them out as little seedlings and then transplant them into the garden. Like I said, it's a learning process, and so we've had great success with our tomatoes this year. Last year we had good success with peppers. So this year we're expanding out a little bit to some watermelon, some okra, some eggplants, just to see how they'll grow.
Do you have veterans working now in the garden?
We do have a few veterans that are working now. We have set up a watering schedule. We had a few veterans that will help provide plants. They'll come in and they'll weed. They'll do the 3 times a week watering, or whatever the season requires for watering. And then we do have groups that will go out and weed together, just check on the garden, check on the soil. And so we do have a couple that are active. We welcome more and more veterans to help.
And you've had some input from master gardeners also, right?
We do have a master gardener that's helping us right now. And through the city of Fayetteville, we've had some assistance as well.
Anything else you want to tell the viewers about getting involved with the VHSO community garden?
Anybody's welcome to help at the garden. We have people who have had no experience up to the master gardener and every level in between. So we welcome anybody that's interested to go ahead and help us with the garden. We always have a need for weeding, planting, watering, harvesting eventually, dispersing the vegetables to people who are in need. So we would welcome any assistance that you would like to provide, even if it's a couple of hours once a month, or during routine visits during the week. So anybody's welcome to come. There's no requirements.
And we'll feature Jean's contact information. Like she said, talk to your primary care team and get in with the MOVE program, but we'll also show her contact information in case you have questions and want to get involved. Anything else?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and remember, VHSO cares. Thank you.